All right, y'all. So y'all know this is a pretty big property. Y'all been over here quite a few times. That's the one with the tree down over there. So I normally don't cut this area right here. Zach usually cuts it. But today was Zach running a little bit late. I went on and cut it. And you know, I'm minding my own business. I don't want no trouble. So I'm just coming along through here, and wow, I hit this. Now, I done hit it with a weed eater. I hit this hard, man, with the mower. And I done hit it around it with a weed eater to get the dirt down as low as I can. And I'm gonna cut this off, man. This right here is the kind of thing that you gotta watch out for. You know, and normally, I don't know if Zach's cutting it low or if Zach knows it's here or what. I normally don't cut this side, like I said, but yeah. So y'all see it, man. Y'all see that damn 201T, that T. Yeah. So now that's how I do some stuff that I know is well, that can you can tear a mower up with that. I did not know it was here. If I had known it was here, I'd have been done cut that off. How long did that take? Yeah, well, you always keep a chainsaw with me, man, always. And I always put good fuel in a chainsaw so it'll crank up when you need it. A lot of people talking about, you know, if they don't use the chainsaw very often, that it won't crank or it has a hard time cranking. No, man. Put ethanol free in it if you can. And if you can't, premium unleaded. And maybe some gas treatment stuff or whatever. But now I don't have to worry about that tearing up none of my mowers no more. Ever again. Yeah. Guys, good morning, Monday morning. I hope everybody had a good weekend, holiday, and all that good stuff. It's actually Tuesday morning, feels like it's Monday. I don't know about you guys, but whenever a holiday falls like that, it always screws my mental timing up. So I feel like today's Monday, but really it's Tuesday and we're a whole day behind. So yeah, it's gonna be me and Zach today. I'm rocking with the Exmark Laser Z 60-inch X series with 31 calorie on it today, y'all. And Zach's gonna be rocking with the Skag TT2 with 31 HP Vanguard. So yeah, Zach just texted me and said he's gonna be a few minutes late, and that's all right. It's kind of wet out, no big deal. But I know it's gonna start being a pattern, because there's no way he's gonna find a way to work every day and be on time. But I'm glad we're pretty much through the heat of the season anyway. We're on the downside now, and yeah, just gonna have to get on with the get on. We got a lot to do though. The list is far wide and deep. We're gonna be doing some bushes today. We're gonna be doing that pine straw one day this week, but yesterday my landscape place was closed, and then Sunday they were closed. So I haven't gotten the pine straw for where we did the bushes, dug those holes and put those bushes in the other day. I don't know. So, so update on the new building. Like I was saying the other day, the new building that I do up there is I'm gonna have to move the shipping container. And to move the shipping container, well, I called the guy that brought the shipping container out to the house. And he was saying $600 to move it. There ain't no way. I mean, there ain't no way I'm paying $600 to move that shipping container. Whether it's worth it or not, and maybe it's worth it. It just ain't worth it to me. About the only way I'll pay to do that shipping container, I'd probably pay about the maximum I'd probably pay is around $400. There's no way I'm gonna pay $600 for somebody, especially somebody that's got the trailer and everything to do it, because I guarantee if I can move it in, with the skid steer and some, well, I think I can move it with the Bobcat and, some boards and stuff and a guy on the ground. Hell, it'd be worth having 2 guys on the ground. I'm just saying it would be. $600, that's a lot of money, man, to move that shipping camp when all the trucks got to do, and if they got to charge what they got to charge, I get it. But man, $600, that's way too much, man. That's about $250 too much. I can see them charging me $300 or $400. I get that. But $600? It ain't. And I'm not saying it ain't worth that. Maybe it is. It ain't worth that to me though. Not when you consider that for the guy that brought the shipping container out there, he put it in a spot that he could get to. So no matter what, I'm gonna have to move it back to that spot, because where the shipping container is right now, he can't get his trailer and truck up to it. There's not enough space. So I'm gonna have to move it and fool with it with the Bobcat no matter what happens. See? And that's where I'm at. I'm like, well, man, if I gotta move it and pull it out to where a truck can get to it, then I certainly don't want to pay $600, because it'll probably take me an hour or so to get it moved out with a guy on the ground to where he can get it with his truck and trailer. And yeah, I don't really see that being a great deal at $600. And if I didn't have to move it at all, it still would be expensive to me. To me, that's expensive, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And the other company I called, they were gonna charge like $430, and I'm gonna have to move it. $170 difference there. But no matter what happens, I'm gonna have to move it. And if I get up there with the Bobcat and get everything rigged up and get to where I'm moving it, then I may go on and move the whole thing. Because at $600, I could dedicate a whole morning to that with 2 guys. A whole morning. 2 guys on the ground and a skid steer. Yeah. So I'm definitely not gonna do the $600. There's no way. And again, I'm not saying it's not worth that. It's just not worth that to me. At the end of the day, it's just not. So I got we got a lot to do on the list today. I'm gonna go over here and get started on this one. Zach's gonna be about 10 minutes late, which means 20 minutes late. And all right, y'all. So we got done with that one. A few little curveballs there today that's not normal. Yeah, but It's like that every day. So Zach's up and doing it, gonna do those bushes. I'm gonna get over here and get started on, well, time is really gonna not be friendly, because I'm gonna get done way before Zach does. Yeah, I'm trying to think of yeah, it's so wet, everything is really wet. It looks like it's gonna try to rain again. I might need to go on over there and do that. I'm trying to think of what I can do, because our time is gonna be all screwed up. I hastily put the list together today and I dropped a couple off. If I could do Ed's, that'd be sweet.
Good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm good. I bet it's looking tall over there, ain't it?
It ain't short.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm probably going to come over there and cut it this morning sometime, if that's okay.
All right.
Maybe like 30 minutes or so.
Okay. Well, listen me. Come on. I'm gotta go to the bank and get some money.
Right.
Come ahead.
All right. I appreciate you.
All right.
Bye bye. So that works right there, y'all. What I'll do is I'll go over here to the other customer and go on and cut us a place to park. Yeah, we need to go on and cut this one today too. What's up, Peepaw? Peepaw just blowing shit all in the road. What's he on a Skag there? Is that a Snapper Pro? What's up, Peepaw? So yeah, man, that works out perfect. So now I can, yeah. So now I can go over to the one that me and Zach are gonna be cutting, cut us a place to park, pull off of there after I get us a good place to park and work for a few minutes. And the only reason I'm doing it like that is so it'll give dude enough time to go to the bank, you know. So I don't want to be waiting on my money nowhere. So, and I did throw it on him a little bit, you know. I really meant to call him last night. Well, see, you can't hardly do a lot. And my boy Randall. What up, Randall? You on video, man?
Oh,
shit.
Going, man?
What's up? What's going on,
Going
man?
live, man. Going live.
Going live.
Is it wet down there?
Man, it's wet down here, dude.
Yeah, all them plants you planted got all that water.
I know, man. I'm hoping and praying that I ain't got to go water them on. I need my freaking water hose back.
That's right.
You know?
And you got paid for watering them this weekend.
Yeah. I ain't got a check yet, but it's coming. You know,
That's right.
I texted her and told her, hey, so the plants are in, and we're gonna be doing the pine straw. You know, we're gonna trim all the bushes and do the pine straw. So she's like, okay. So
Very
probably
nice,
about 30 bales. I hate doing pine straw, but probably about 30 bales up there.
Yeah, I've only done pine straw once, man. So that was no fun.
There ain't no money in it, man.
I know there's a bunch of thorns and briars up here when we get it. So
they got guys that run around. That's all they do is pine straw. They can install it for cheaper than I have to pay for the pine straw.
Right.
So there's really not no big money in it.
That's right. You out mowing grass today, man?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got you, dude. I didn't do nothing yesterday.
That's always a holiday, man. Most of us we're supposed to take that day off.
Yeah, and I did. I didn't do shit for sure. Sat around
There you go.
and ate good, and just trying to get on through the season, dude. You know, just.
Oh yeah, man. I didn't do anything but relax this weekend. Yesterday I put a new spindle on the Turf Tiger, and I put a new set of bearings and the tension and pulley arm.
Damn, man! On the Turf Tiger, you had to put a spindle on it.
Yeah, I hit that stump over there at that forest property, and it sure as hell did bend it. So $230 for a new spindle.
Yeah, if they had to install it, you'd probably be at $400 or $500.
Right, you know, and dude, if I would have taken it in for that silly bearing replacement, an extra $200.
Plus, you ain't got the machine for however long.
Exactly, man.
That's the biggest thing. I was talking to the camera earlier about, you know, guys said, well, I keep a mower where it's under warranty and everything. I said, yeah, but a warranty it's good for catastrophic stuff, but man, you still gonna have to do without the machine. You know.
Dude, that's detrimental, man. You have downtime with no mower in the middle of the mowing season. I mean, you're stressing out big time.
I have been in that situation and bought another mower behind that, just because my mower went in the shop under warranty work, and they were waiting on a part.
Yep.
You know, and I had to go out and buy another mower. Anyway, so warranties are, you know, I mean, it's good if the engine goes or the hydros go or whatever, but man, it's a lot of hassle a lot of times to me.
It is, man, and you know, I mean, things are made pretty good, so 9 out of 10 times the warranty stuff starts breaking after the warranty, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I replaced 2 hydros in that 400D. And that was right after the warranty went out. So it was...
Yeah, it always happens after the warranty goes out.
Right.
You know, catastrophic stuff is going to cost a bunch of money. But it's still, whether it costs you a bunch of money or it's going to, or it falls under warranty, you still got downtime.
Right.
You know?
And it's funny you mentioned that, because I just closed out the video I'm going to put out on fixing that bearing. I said at the end of the video, I was like, dude, it's like, this stuff that I'm showing you, you need to do on your own. Do not take it to the dealership. Do not be down, because you're losing days. You're losing time. Like, doesn't make sense on little easy fixes to not just experiment. I mean, pull up a YouTube video, see what they show you, and see what you can do on your own.
It amazes me how some people, you know, that are out here, you know, living on the land, and how they spend their time, man. You know, how they take the mower. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, there's no way I'm taking a mower in for anything that, if it's under warranty and it's something that I can fix, I'm probably going to still try to fix it, dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the downtime, you know?
Yeah. I've never, ever taken a mower to the shop and dropped it off in my entire life. Like, I've never done that, man.
I keep telling, see, folks don't believe that shit, man. But I'm like, that is, you know, indicative of what, you know, when you buy a top of the line mower. The warranty is great if the engine blows or the hydraulics blow.
Right.
You know, but that's an anomaly. That never happens, man. And you know, under the
warranty.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, when your wiring harness all of a sudden goes crazy, it was nothing that had nothing to do with time and wear.
Yeah,
it was just, that piece was bad.
Right, and if you know, well, this guy, I had a couple guys coming in the comments and they were talking about, you know, he trades his mower in every 2 years. Well, and I told him, I said, dude, I don't even know what 2 years means. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't tell nobody anything. How many hours are on the machine? Because 2 years on your machine might be 300 hours. 2 years on my machine might be 1,000 hours.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't never, you know, the years of the machine doesn't really, that's really, well, they don't value a machine based on how old it is, really. Unless it's like 20 years old, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to look at the hours on the machine, because that tells me how much wear and tear it's had.
Yeah, and that's all that matters. It's just like the miles on a vehicle.
Yeah, exactly.
But 2 years, he said 2 years, and I'm like, well, I said I wouldn't want to trade my mower in every 2 years. You know,
I just paid mine off. You know, like
it's crazy.
In 2 years, I'm just paying it off.
You can tell folks ain't been in business that long, dude. To think like that to me is just ludicrous, man. Because then I'm always chasing a new mower.
Oh yeah, I always have a payment. I have a non-stop payment there for no reason.
Right.
You know.
And then of course they always come back at me, Randall, and say, "Well, it's a tax write-off." Look, everything is a freaking tax write-off. Okay. I mean, that's we don't even have to talk about a tax write-off. Everything that if you're self-employed, everything's a tax write-off.
Dude, the work clothes I went and bought this weekend, the Bojangles that I had yesterday morning, they're all write-off.
And when I do work on my machines, that's a write-off. Because I charge the business for my time.
Yes, you're the mechanic doing the work.
So if the shop's gonna charge me $300, I can charge the business $250 and not have no downtime. If we're talking about write-offs.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I see videos of guys, you know, their belt slips off and they just take it to the shop automatically. Like there's no diagnostics done on site to say, well, why did this belt slip off? Is
Right.
this fully loose? Is this gone? I mean, can I just slip it back on and tighten this one bolt and everything's good?
And they're not learning anything. They're not learning nothing about their equipment.
Right. If you don't try, as a new guy, if you don't try to fix your stuff on your own, you're never going to know how to fix it on your own.
Yeah, and you're always going to be behind the 8 ball because you're always going to be spending money on things you shouldn't, you know, and you're going to be writing off mechanic fees when I'm writing off Bobcats and shit. See?
Right. Right.
You know, pick and choose, you know, how we spend our time. And it kills me that I see some of these guys, you know, they're taking their mower to the shop for an oil change. I mean, dude.
Yeah.
That means you ain't busy enough. That's what that means.
Dude,
that means you ain't busy enough.
Dude, me and you, we don't even sharpen our blades but 3 times a year.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm probably going to drop some new ones on it if I got a good enough deal on them.
That's the easiest way I do it. I
That's
just buy new blades and pop them on.
If I got to crawl under that bitch, I'm going back with brand new. You know, that's just me. You know, but they by the time I get under there, they need it bad.
Yep.
You know,
same here.
I don't know, but I buy blades by the freaking box off Amazon, man. They're cheap as hell. I can get them for like, you know, $6 each and shit.
Right. Yeah, I saw your video when you were talking about that, and I was like, well, damn, I just paid $20 a piece for mine, but they're also the big thick steel gauge.
Yeah, there is a difference. There is a difference in the OEM and you know, and the ones that you buy somewhere else. Like the Exmark OEM blades, they're tough and they're really good blades, but they're not $18 a piece better. You know.
Yeah, probably not.
You know, not to somebody like me that's cutting, you know, trashy grass and you know, I'm not getting paid any more to cut anything. It's not like I'm doing a lot of pristine stuff where the blades have got to be super sharp.
Right.
And as long as the blades are throwing the grass, that's the biggest thing with me is I want them to throw the grass.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly right.
The cut quality down here, well, the yards that I do, man, there's not a lot of, you know, I mean, everybody got to get the grass cut. Trashy yards too. I'll take all the trashy yards, you know. I mean, I will. I mean, you know, as long as I ain't got to spend a bunch of time weed eating and shit. You know?
Right.
But yeah, it kills me, man. I keep a mower that's under warranty and everything, dude. It's hard to me. It's hard to run a business where I'm always having him. That means he's got to cut more grass than you and me.
Right.
That's what that means.
Right.
At the end of the day, when you break it all the way down, if you got a mower payment, that means you got to cut more yards than I do.
Well, yeah.
You know.
And I mean, you can think about it also. We did, I think Friday we did 5 properties, and it was $750 for 5 properties.
Yeah.
I don't want to cut 22 properties in a day.
No.
To make that same amount of money, or even if I was going to make $200 more, I still wouldn't want to cut 22 properties.
I mean, I don't know why I don't, but I would. I don't want to be, even if the yards are right next door to each other. I don't know, man. I just don't want to cut 30 properties in a day or 25 properties in a day if I don't have to.
Nope.
You know.
Me neither. I'd rather hit 5, 6 of them, make $800 to $1,000 a day, and be good with it.
Yeah, and like I said in the video the other day, man, if I can do 800 a day, I can work with that.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, if I can do $800 a day with me and Zach, I can work. I can actually do really good with that. But I'm saving money on the other side with my expenses too, because I'm not going to the damn dealer for anything stupid. I'm ordering blades off Amazon. You know, I'm changing out things. You know, changing my own oil, and that goes all the way down to shit. I cut my own hair. I mean, my expenses are, I mean, you know, if you got to pay a barber $30 and I don't, then you might have to cut another yard than me.
Oh man, I've been shaving my own head since I got out of the military, and then I buy 8 set of trimmers every 5 years.
Me for $40 or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't cut my hair. I haven't had my hair cut in 15 years. So y'all see that was Randall. And y'all know Randall from Elite, man. He does a lot of work like I do. He does a lot of the big properties too. And you know, And he's a seasoned vet, and we think a lot alike. And not everybody, you know, not that we think right or we think wrong. I just couldn't imagine always having a mower payment. That's just me. But if you're not mechanically inclined, I guess, and if you're not, you know, I don't know, well, mechanically inclined, then I guess that would be the best bet. But you're always going to have that downtime, you know, and for the most part, the warranties are great for peace of mind when you're, you know, $10, $12, $15,000 into a mower. But normally, not all the time, but normally the machine don't start doing anything stupid until after the warranty's over anyway. So, and if you have educated yourself like I have with these Exmark machines, and that's another reason why I stay with the same machines. Another reason why I don't like to change machines out and all that is, well, I got 12 tires, and I don't want to have to buy 12 tires again. So that's another reason too that I stay with the same brand. So if I do have to go buy another mower, it's going to be exactly like the ones I got, because the 12 tires will just go right on. And I got 2 sets of tires at home, one for each Exmark. So when I do go to a new machine, I've been made enough money with the machines I got now, because I ain't had no payment in 5 years. I've had one machine, y'all, since 2014. I ain't made a payment on it since 2014. Just saying. I put an engine on it. Well, matter of fact, I didn't even pay to put the engine on it, because the engine was under warranty, and they put the engine on it. But I had to go without the machine. And that's when I bought the second Exmark, because, well, they had the machine in the shop. The machines, these machines, they don't never break down hardcore in the wintertime or in the fall. They wait until, you know, when they're getting ran real hard, and then they go down. But I ain't got time to kick it, y'all, and we'll get back on this here in a little while. And yeah.